Hello everybody and welcome back to part 15 of Steambot Chronicles. We have woken up at the Lobster Inn, where they serve you lobster for breakfast. I've never had lobster for breakfast. I'm sure it's a great way to start the day, maybe. But that's what you do when you're at the Lobster Inn. I guess that's the only thing they serve. But yeah, now we're gonna go meet up with Basil in our Trotmobile. But not just Basil! Oh no, I forgot a certain someone. Remember, I picked up a passenger when I left the Sabia Desert who wanted to go to Happy Garland, and he's been just sitting in the back of my Trotmobile this whole entire time. When I went to the hotel, when I performed a concert, when I went to sleep, this guy's just been staring at this wall. Staring at the wall from the back of my Trotmobile this whole entire time because for some reason, in some kind of video game limitation, crazy, weird, bizarre rule set, this guy does not count himself as being in Happy Garland. I have to deliver him to the bus stop of Happy Garland before he will get out and actually be satisfied with arriving to the city. So, I think I can meet my deadline thanks to your help. You were in Happy Garland the whole day! Why didn't you just get out? But whatever. We delivered him to the bus stop. Now I'm just jump cutting to the motor shop so that we can change some parts of our Trotmobile, eh? Because I think we've played out the spider legs. We've played them out quite a bit. Also, I decided to buy the body small so I can actually make the body large. Because like I said, you can make the body large if you have two body mediums and you combine them, right? But when you're wearing a Trotmobile part, you can't develop it with anything. You can't actually use it to combine things. You have to unequip it, but I didn't have any other bodies, so I bought the body small just to wear it temporarily. And now I've got the body large, which will give me more defense. It will allow me to carry more weight, and I also think it burns fuel a little bit quicker than the other bodies, but hey, I will take the extra fuel burning for the defense and whatnot, you know? It's a fair trade, if you ask me. And I've replaced the spider legs with the horse legs, which I picked up in the killer elephant's hideout, so that I can look like a centaur, so I can look like Motaro from Mortal Kombat. Or, if you're a Mega Man fan, Centaur Man from Mega Man 6. Yes. I guess I should have customized the body to be green, then I could totally be Centaur Man, but whatever. Whatevs, you know. The point is, I look like a weird horse man. My Trotmobile is so tall now that Vanilla can practically cut his head off at the power lines. Wouldn't that be something? You're just walking through the street. Game over. Your Trotmobile was too tall. Restart the game. Did you not consider the city's power lines? What's wrong with you, Vanilla? What's wrong with you? Either way. Unfortunately, when you have a bicycle, you can't just, like, drive to the actual gateways and go through them. You need your Trotmobile to actually leave or enter a city. So, I would have just biked to the gateway so I could cut through the traffic and whatnot, but, you know. Whatever, I'll obey the traffic laws just for a little bit so I can enter the Cuckoo Forest, where Dandelion is hiding out. Yes. A thick, coniferous forest. In recent years, reckless logging made possible by new industrial Trotmobiles has led to a drastic reduction in trees. My fuel's already burned out, and I swear I just refueled it at the motor shop. Is that just from walking through town? I thought you couldn't drain fuel when you're in town. Maybe it's because I replaced the body and my small body only had so much fuel. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But either way, these things are logging trees and they're using the log spikes that they have in their back to attack us. That's right. They're shooting a whole bunch of spiked logs at you, and because the pathways are so narrow and so thin, you actually have very little room to actually escape from them. They're always going to be homing in for where you are. They're always going to, like, stop in the center of where you're moving. So, in order to not take damage here, you have to hug either the left or right side of the pathway, and then when they're about to shoot their logs at you, you move to the left. It's going to be a tight squeeze. It's going to be a very tight squeeze, but it can be done. And also remember that you do have a block button, And if you're really looking for defense, you can buy shields to equip to your arms that will also reduce damage. But you can dodge these log spikes, so that's why I'm not shielding. Because you can actually dodge them. And I just want to show how slick and how goddamn good of a Trotmobile pilot I really am. I'm the Great Clement! I'm so good at everything I do! Including lovemaking! But, okay, I got nicked, but it's okay, it barely did that much damage. Get out of here, you loggers. I should be allowed to take those logs for lumber, and then actually, like, transport them to people who want to buy lumber. That would be awesome, that would be amazing, but, either way, here we are with a cabin in the woods, and it's where Dandelion is.
Dandelion!
And Basil's really excited to meet this guy. Hey, me too, buddy, me too. Being the Cuckoo Forest, it has constant cuckoo sounds that never ever stop and never go away. I don't know why Dandelion wants to sleep in this forest. It sounds like the most annoying thing in the world. I'm just imagining him lying in bed being like, oh my god, I'm going to hunt down them all! But whatever.
It's been a while, Basil. I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah, you too.
And this is?
This is Vanilla, our newest member.
Nice to meet you.
It's a long story, but he lost his memory. He's helped Connie a lot.
Ah, I see. Well, my name is Dandelion, and as you can see, I make instruments here. Speaking of Connie, how is she doing?
She seems depressed.
It happens to the best of us sometimes.
Oh yeah, Dandelion, can you take a look at my bass?
The neck looks a little bent.
Yeah, that happened when the killer elephants attacked everyone.
They attacked you? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, thanks to this guy.
Oh, really? In that case, I owe you my thanks. Basil, can you grab another neck from upstairs?
Sure.
I don't hear much about events in town since I live so far away. You lost your memory, right? Is there anything you can remember?
I was with a friend, I think.
I see. That pendant, is it yours?
Someone gave it to me, I think.
Oh, I see. I knew someone with a pendant just like it. By the way, would you give this to Connie? I'd ask Basil, but he'd probably forget about it. Please make sure she gets it.
Got it.
You didn't have to bring my whole stock. Here, this one should do. Just give me a minute.
Dandelion's the best instrument maker in the entire country. He used to be the best violinist, too. But then... everybody keeps avoiding the subject about chicory, aren't we, huh? Connie seems depressed. I guess it happens to the best of us. You know why, Dandelion. You know why. I'm Tonio, the assistant here. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions about the workshop. Okay, I want to know about Dandelion. The workshop is run by Dandelion, the greatest craftsman in the country. He used to be a musician, but he opened up this shop a few years back. What do you make here? We specialize in string instruments. The violin especially. That's Dandelion's personal favorite. What is it you do exactly? I'm studying under Dandelion to perfect my own craftsmanship, but I can't make anything as special as his instruments yet. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Okay, that sounds cool, whatever. But yeah, Dandelion used to be a member of the band, but now he's living in the woods of Cuckoo Forest, which has that lovely cuckoo noise. And apparently he just keeps dried fish in a treasure chest on the balcony, which, okay, I'll take that, because I'm a thief. I don't care. It's a video game. Take what you want. Give nothing back. And, yeah. Not much to say about this house until we get to the very end of the game, because there's a locked door that I'm going to go into later, and I do know about it, and I do know what's in there. But, I can't go into it quite yet, and I'm not going to bother going up to the door and trying it, because we know it's locked. We're not going to be able to get into it, so, you know. I know, okay? Steambot loyalists, people who know this game. Oh, I know.
Thanks, Dandelion.
Tell everyone I said hi. Oh, and give Connie a hard time for not visiting.
Sure thing. Oh, Dandelion, you would never maybe come back to the band, would you?
Oh, come on. You guys are the Globetrotters now. The fans want to see you, not some old has-been.
Oh.
Have a little confidence. Go out there and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Take care now. Hey, and you remember to look after Connie for me, all right?
I'm gonna load the bass in your Trotmobile.
Crafting instruments is a lot more relaxing than performing music. The job definitely fits me best. Connie's a really nice girl. She was good friends with my younger brother Chicory. Even after we moved to Happy Garland, she would visit us by train. How about Chicory? Chicory was my younger brother. Everyone in the Globetrotters liked him. He was especially fond of Connie and Rosemary. That's it? Okay. Basil's a little bit immature emotionally, but he has a knack for keeping things light. Everyone likes him, and he gets along well with Marjoram and the others. You might not realize it, but Marjoram's always been good at looking after others. I was pretty laid back about scheduling appearances, but Marjoram's always on top of that sort of thing. Rosemary? She's Connie's mother, but she might as well be the mother of the Globetrotters. Even Fennel respects her. She taught me everything, starting with how to read music. Fennel's not like the others, but he's still a great guy. He reminds me a bit of myself. I think he prefers to live alone. We always argued about our music because he wanted it to be more powerful. I wonder if he achieved that. He will with me, buddy. He will with me. Dr. Nutmeg? He definitely taught me a lot. He took my brother and I in and introduced us to many important people. That's how we met Connie and her mother. Yes. But either way, that's Dandelion. We'll probably see a little bit more of him as the story goes along. And yes, your ears do not deceive you. He is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, who you may know as Yosuke from Persona 4, or Spider-Man from the newest PlayStation 4 game. And, yeah, prolific voice actor. But you know, this is something I gotta get off my chest because Steambot Chronicles, for whatever reason, does not list the voice actors in its credits. Not in the game's credits, not in the manual's credits. Nowhere does it list who voices all of these characters. So people just kind of have to go with their ears and what they're familiar with and make assumptions based on who they hear talking with these characters. And just, you know, that's how it happens, right? But IMDb is so wrong about Steambot Chronicles, okay? By the way, I just dived into this waterfall. There's a wise old man. This is one of the brothers of the guy who was at the Oasis. He will refuel my Trotmobile, and yeah, now I met him. I'm gonna find the other brothers, but there's one underneath the waterfall, so just wanted to point that out. Either way, IMDb has a lot of characters being incorrectly listed by voice actors who absolutely did not perform those voices. For example, it says that Karen Strassman, who played Melina in Katana in Mortal Kombat 9 and 10, she played Aigis and Nanako from the Persona games. She is apparently the voice of Savory, according to IMDb, but that's just not true. That is just wrong. No, I'm sorry. Debbie Mae West plays Savory. She's going to talk later in this very video, and if you don't hear Meryl Silverberg when she talks, because she played Meryl in the Metal Gear Solid franchise, if you don't hear Meryl and you think that's Karen Strassman, well, I'm sorry, but you're just wrong. You're just dead wrong. They said that Captain Sibylette, the pirate lady we met in part 1, was apparently voiced by Tara Platt, but I just don't buy that. That does not sound like Tara Platt at all. Tara Platt, again, did a lot of voice work for like Edelgard in Three Houses, Fire Emblem Three Houses. She was Tronbon in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. She was Mitsuru in Persona 3. Again, this is an Atlas game, so there's a lot of Persona voice actor overlap. But there's no way that Tara Platt was Captain Sibylette. It does not sound like her. But, you know, I don't know who it could be because there's no credits in this thing, and there's no way to cross-reference and just contrast and be like, well, this person definitely did this, and this person definitely did that. And it gets even worse when we get to the PSP game, because Steambot Chronicles Battle Tournament for the PSP doesn't even have an IMDb page, and that has a ton of voice actors that are also in Persona games, including Troy Baker and Laura Bailey, and I would have added their portraits, their character profile, to my Final Fantasy XIII joke, where I was talking about how Troy Baker and Laura Bailey are always in games together, because they're in Steambot Chronicles for the PSP. Laura Bailey and Troy Baker are both the main characters of that game, but you wouldn't know that because there's no IMDb page for Steambot Chronicles Battle Tournament, and there's no credits listing at all, and I just think that this game series deserves better keeping, and it deserves better tracking of voice actors, it deserves better notes, you know? So, yeah, just want to get that off my chest. We're going to talk to Savory in like 30 seconds, and that is Debbie Mae West, not Karen Strassman.
See you inside.
It is definitely Meryl Silverberg from Metal Gear Solid. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it if you've ever played the Metal Gear Solid games. And IMDb is wrong. IMDb is dead wrong. Okay.
Thanks for the assist. You're a decent guy. Laters.
Good to see you back safe. I was worried the thieves got you. I'd like to hear about your trip. Maybe over dinner.
Oh, why is vanilla so smooth?
Sure, I don't have plans.
And stop by the Riverside Hotel restaurant later this evening. This evening will be fun. I can't wait.
Oh, I'll be there. Meryl. Debbie Mae West. I want as many people as possible to hear our music. Alright, I gotta give her stuff because Dandelion just gave me all these different things and I gotta hand them off to her. I won't forget. I have good memory. Sometimes. Most of the time, maybe. I don't know. Dandelion still writes new songs for the Garland Globetrotters. I need to come up with lyrics before our next concert. But before I give her the note, I actually can read the note, and since I'm a very snoopy person, I might as well. Connie, how are things? I just finished up my current orders and thought I'd take a short break. I heard the band is doing well. I hope you know I'm proud of you guys. Do stop by when you have some time. Regards, Dandelion. Well, that wasn't as scandalous as I was hoping, but whatever. I'll give her the note now. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to give her the Desert Hood female edition, because I did not give her that before. So next time we go into the desert, she'll be dressed from head to toe now, and not have just the robes, you know. Oh, from Dandelion? He gave it to you? You didn't read it, did you? Of course not! Of course not. I believed you. I just wanted to make sure. Oh boy. We lied to Connie. We're liars. Oh, I know. I'm a terrible person. But anywho, folks, that was Dandelion. We met him. And come back for part 16 because I'm going to explore Happy Garland, and there's a lot going on in this city. Till then.